I'm Alex.
And I'm Teddy.
And I'm Spencer.
And we are
The Button Mappers.
Hey, the Button Mappers.
Jesus.
Just imagine me. This has been in my head all morning. Hey guys, welcome to the Button Mappers. Check out our new theme song inspired by Shrek.
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 Are you Alex?
And we are the Alexes.
We are the Alexos.
We started a band Alex and the Alexes.
What's Alex's favorite Pokemon? Alextrode.
Garbage junk.
Okay, you guys ready?
I'm ready.
I'm Reggie. I'm Reg 3.
Yeah, vacation, right? That's what we're doing.
We're on vacation.
Here I are.
Here I am. Rock me like... Oh, I don't want to sing that song today. I'm on Tornado Watch.
Here I am. You gotta blast that.
In the eye of the storm, I will.
Okay. Talk
I
real
just
quick.
imagine like.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry.
Imagine.
I was gonna say I would imagine like halfway through this podcast it just turns into like the Wizard of Oz. Teddy gets picked up by a tornado and flung into a Technicolor world.
You're so thoughtful. Well, at least it's Technicolor.
I'll be the witch on the bike
get
outside
picked
of your
up
window.
by a tornado, and I stopped there. I was like, "How dare you!" It's like the laptop is still connected to Wi-Fi, and I'm like holding on to it. It's like, guys.
That'd be sick.
I've landed. There's some little munchkins.
Guys, I'm on vacation
They're only
month 2. We're not in Kansas anymore. Okay.
You ready? All right, I'm recording.
I am recording.
I'm 3-cording.
2, 3,
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
2 again.
Hey guys.
Alex screwed us up. Hey, Spence.
No, how did I screw us up?
Because we got to 1 and you said 2 again.
I wanted 2 twice.
You going back up?
No, I didn't. I stayed neutral. I just didn't move on past 2.
You went to 1 and then back to 2. That's not how a countdown works.
I never said 1. I said 2 and then I said 2 again.
Oh, how dare you?
Oh gosh.
Welcome back to DK month. DK.
Yeah! That's evidenced by my t-shirt.
DK, yeah, Donkey Kong herself.
Donkey Aron.
This is X-rated right here. Behind the scenes.
Not
Behind the
yet.
curtain. A little peek behind the curtain.
No, no. No. Hopefully you people at home have been enjoying vacation month. We had some fun content.
What do you mean, you people?
This is coming out last, right? What? The people at home. What the hell are they? What's our audience? Not people? What the fuck are they?
Maps.
Pigeons?
They're maps and mittens, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You maps and mittens at home.
This is coming out after the 4-hour feature-length movie, isn't it?
Directly.
Yeah. So, hope you enjoyed the 4-hour feature-length Mario Party movie.
It was a party.
I'm very curious to see how that turned out.
This is being recorded.
Oh, you haven't
before that
seen it
goes
yet?
up,
God, I've watched the first hour. It's fun.
Yeah, it's a good time. It's a good. It's the best of times. Yeah. Hopefully the maps and mittens at home like it too. I hope.
Yeah.
Put a lot of effort into not editing it.
What's going on today? What is this? A filler episode? Where are we?
Let me explain. Hi, I'm Teddy with the Button Mappers. Have you checked us out in the Discord? Well, if not, you're missing out. And also, there's other places you can listen to us that maybe Alex or Spencer might like to inform the audience at home. Or not.
I'm going to pick one, and Spencer's going to pick one, and we're going to say it at the same time. Ready, Spencer?
Okay.
Okay.
We'll do a countdown.
Okay.
3.
Well, I don't trust. I trust Teddy with the countdowns because Alex has been hit or miss lately.
2. 1.5.
Oh.
1.25. 1.1. 1.01. 1.
Spotify.
Oh, damn! I was gonna say YouTube. All right, great.
We're on Apple Podcasts as well. Why would you say YouTube? We don't advertise YouTube. Fuck YouTube.
Yeah, I do.
By the
Every
way-
time we've done a video, I've said subscribe to YouTube.
Yeah, please. We're almost at 100.
Give
We're
away.
going to hit the special. The Clue Clue Lane column special.
We're moving to Facebook.
You're moving to Facebook. I'm not going there.
Facebook only show.
Hey guys, check out my moving vlog. Today I'm
We're moving to
Facebook.
Napster. Download our podcast on Napster.
So as I
This
was
is like an episode. This is like one of those episodes where like it's your favorite TV show and one of the characters gets knocked out and they forget who they are for the episode, and then they're like, okay, let's just have a clip show where we remind people. This is like the filler episode of the season.
Hey guys.
Oh yeah.
Hey guys, I'm
It's
Teddy.
Like the,
Welcome to my
remember
new
whenever
podcast.
Teddy said donkey?
This is the little peek behind the curtain. We used to go in the episodes and we'd make Shrek jokes, and sometimes we'd pronounce donkey in a very funny manner.
Yeah, then you could do like the and the screen gets all wavy, and then it goes back to that episode, and we're like, donkey!
Which I'm not going
And
to
then
do.
it comes back.
I'm just going to leave it in its raw, unadulterated form.
There you go.
Do you guys remember whenever Spencer said, "And I'm Toad"?
And I'm Toad.
Ah, good times.
Yeah.
Same as always. Never change.
So, I would like to say this is just a fun video, but really we forgot there was an extra episode this month.
Basically.
We just planned for it.
Vacation month! And this is what you guys were waiting for.
What?
But our audience is the real victim. So, sorry.
Well, hopefully the
Alex,
audience
what are we
enjoyed one of
doing
these
here?
videos.
I don't know. We're talking about the vacation, I guess. What happened on the vacation? It's vacation.
So, guys, how was your vacation during vacation month? Now that we're talking about it a month later.
I didn't have
Is this-
it. No, we took the vacation prior.
Is this a vacation retrospective?
Yes.
Welcome back to the Vacation Retrospective here on the Retrospective Mappers.
We took our first Button Mappers vacation in July of 2021 when the COVID-19 pandemic was raging.
We should have recorded like a Jersey Shore style thing at the cabin or something. Like with drama. Spencer, did you use all the sour cream?
Yeah, dude, my enchiladas just don't taste the same without it.
It's my sour cream. You can't have any.
Then I'll just throw it on the ground and it'll squirt everywhere. Now no one gets
Stomp on it.
it. Sick of this shit.
Alex is third up for the cook-off, and he secretly orders Taco Bell and tries to pass it off as though he cooked it. Like when nobody's
No,
looking.
guys, I made these crunch wraps. And this Baja Blast.
You're just sitting in the kitchen's like stirring something. Like, what are you doing in there? Making my Baja Blast.
I got a gallon, like a big pot or something of Baja Blast.
Gotta get it just
my
right.
My homemade recipe, Baja Blast. Dude, I once saw a video where they made a backpack with like a tube that would attach to a cup, and they did it because they wanted to steal as much Baja Blast as possible. So they went into a Taco Bell and bought a drink, and then would just stand at the machine and filled up their backpack full of Baja Blast. It's like, why are you going through this? Because they like custom made all this stuff to do this. And it's like you can buy a Baja Blast at the store. It's like, yeah, but it tastes different coming out of the machine. So it's like. You went through this much trouble for some fucking Baja Blast heist.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That's next level.
So stupid. It's so stupid.
So we are going to do a little retrospective on how the vacation was for each of us. We each had our own unique experiences. Maybe we could talk about some favorite times, some great past times, the real drama, the little peek behind the curtain. Then you can move the curtain back. And any takers? Anyone want to start? Talk about the vacation. How was it for them?
Yeah, I can talk about it, but I also have something that wasn't in the Alex's big picture thing.
Do you want to talk about after the vacation?
Yeah, we can talk about that after we each go around, I guess.
Yeah,
so stick around till
too.
the end so you can hear some extra stuff.
I have something too.
Well, sneak peek behind the curtain.
Yeah. No, it was super fun. I had a great time getting to meet you guys and go on our little adventures. Yeah, I think we killed it out there. We didn't really have any issues as far as I could see. It's my first time being like the oldest person in a group. I'm used to being the youngest, and now I'm the old guy, so that was different.
Old man Spencer.
Cause like when we were leaving, it was like I think because I did all the legwork of the cabin piece, and so I wasn't used to it. But I'm like, oh wait, I have like a checklist that I have to meet to make sure that we do all these things before we leave. And I'm usually the guy, like not that person, but it's not really my strength or skill set. But I'm like the oldest now, and I'm like, this is just very weird to me. But it was cool. You guys were super helpful with it, so I appreciate it because I had to get out of there anyway. So yeah, I appreciate your help with that. And then we didn't play as many video games as I thought we would, but I mean that's probably a good thing because we did a lot of good exploring and chilling out in Tennessee. So that was fun. We played a shitload of Mario Party. Very curious how that turned out again, but
it's a good episode. It's very funny.
Yeah. I don't know if it comes through in that podcast or in that episode, but I never liked Mario Party, and then playing it again, like for the first time since like the N64 days, I still don't like Mario Party. But
it made you play 4 boards of it.
But I really wanted to give it a chance, and I tried it, and it's just, if I'm being honest, it's the motion controls have just never. They just, as soon as they're in the game, I'm like checked out. But I was very excited to play it, and hopefully it's still good, even if maybe my attitude might not have been great. So. I remember playing. I've never drank that much in a long time. Like I used to drink that much, like when I was younger. But we drank like quite a bit while we were out there. So I hope I wasn't too out of control or crazy. I don't think I was, but if I was, I apologize. Other than that, yeah, no, I had a great time. It was fun.
Spencer, the master of the fours.
Roll 4.
There's one moment where you're like, oh, where's Shy Guy? I want to pick Shy Guy. And then I hover over Shy Guy. You're like, oh. It's like, I can't do that to you. So I'll let you pick Shy Guy.
I haven't gotten that far, but I know like the last round we become the Banana Boys. Gotta love the Banana Boys.
Banana boys.
No,
Alex,
we played some. We didn't have as much time to play games. Maybe because we're on vacation. We didn't. We had a few days, so we wanted to get out there and do stuff and record stuff for the channel as well. But no, we still played. We had fun playing some stuff. We played some Mario Kart, some Smash Bros, some Halo. I'm getting a message from BioPhoenix. Sorry, I got distracted.
I could go next if you want.
he sent me a thing. But we didn't get to play as much games as we wanted. Also, we had a fucking tiny TV, smallest TV in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Need like a magnifying glass to fucking see that thing. So next time we do something like this, we gotta make sure we got a good TV. It's fun trying to play split screen Halo with Teddy, and I'm like,
Oh,
where
God.
are the enemies?
Couldn't
Are
even
they
see
up
the
there? What is
arrows.
that, a
Like
rock?
where the hell to go.
Is that a rock or a grunt? I can't tell.
Sure it.
No, I had a great time. I hadn't been on vacation in a few years. Pandemic has been going on, so I haven't really got to do too much. So it's been since like 2019 since I've got out to actually do anything. Been cooped up here, which isn't fun because all we have around here are meth heads. It's pretty bad.
That's
Dude,
it.
there was a story. There was a story on the local news the other day where this couple was producing meth and they were storing it in the same room that their baby slept in. They were just That's the kind of town I live in.
That's like the end game, though, right? Of getting into that line of business, because your life just deteriorates to the point that would happen. So that's unfortunate, but Jesus.
So yeah, things kind of suck around here. So it was nice to escape, get out, and be out in the wilderness, hang out with you guys, eat some delicious food, gets burnt to a crisp. Spencer got me a nice hat, guys. When I got back, my forehead, I peeled like a snake.
Oh, I
was
bet.
like shedding my. Oh my god, my forehead was miserable those like next 2 days after I got back.
That used to happen to me when I
My
was
girlfriend's face was peeling like crazy too. I never peeled.
My arms did a little bit, but mainly it's my head because like what happened was the first day when we went to Anarchista, I didn't wear any sunscreen, but I usually don't burn that bad. But I got a little dark that day. So the next day when we went to Dollywood, I was like, okay, I will wear sunscreen. But I had to push my sister around all day, and I sweated it all off. So my head got really fucking nice and crisp. Very miserable. It was fun.
Jeez.
But Teddy, what do you got?
Yeah, obviously this is a great opportunity for us to all kind of get together and get some work done as far as the channel goes, and play some games, some towards the channel, some not towards the channel. I think it's just fun to come down and hang loose and kind of kick off some steam and get to share in that vacation experience with you guys. We originally planned Japan, 2021, but I think it was a bit complicated and expensive and hard to figure out for this year. So I think Tennessee was kind of a good intermediary between now and if we ever do a Japan trip. And I think it was a great chance to get to see like a part of the country I may not otherwise, and for us to experience that together. there's definitely some groundbreaking things being an Easterner, you know, coming out to Tennessee and seeing what life was like. But it's not also like you're like it's surface level. It's not like super stereotypical hick racist. Everybody looking up, you know, and like giving you that evil eye. Oh, you're a foreigner. You don't belong in these parts. Get back to liberal USA or whatever. You know, like so. I didn't get that sense. People are still welcoming, accommodating, and Gatlinburg is not something I knew anything about, and so I kind of went in blind. But I was happy. I love the mountains. If I had more time there, I probably would have spent some time hiking. I love hiking, and it looked like there were some good trails around there. The cabin life was awesome. Yeah, we did have a small TV, but oh, I remember the room being like super hot or something, and I don't know. But it's nitpicking at that point. My favorite part, aside from getting to experience like the settings and environs, was probably recording a couple videos. I think that was probably when I felt like I was most chipping away at the ice. Like the first day together, yeah, we're all there, but I'm still getting off my road trip like mentality of like I've been driving for hours and like all that. But when we sat down and we did the ultimate Q&A, that was the first one that we recorded. I was just loving it. I was having a blast. I was kicking back. I was like, this is the feels right here. The boys being in person, recording, yeah, sipping a beer and just enjoyed some bullshit questions from Terry and you know and it just you know the audio quality might not have been great, but I think like the videos still came out as like really beautiful products of the time, and I think that they're great timepieces for what they are. So vacation success in my eyes.
Yeah, I think those videos were fun. It showed what it would have been, what the show would be like in our more natural chemistry, where we're not like, because when we're all talking on Discord or on Google, whatever, there's little delays, and we're not like totally reading each other's cues as well, and we're not always able to see where each other is leading. But when you're in person, the conversation just flows so much cleaner, and I think if we had more time to be together to do stuff like that, I mean, those videos themselves already, I think were super fun to make, and I think came out really, really well, and just showed what it could be like if we were all together all the time, which is it's unfortunate, but it's the way that, you know, the world works. We're on different sides of the country. Yeah.
You brought up a good point, Teddy, though. I mean, which, you know, there is a lot of Southern hospitality, but, you know, it's funny because, like, to me, because, like, you know, that, you know, where we went isn't that far from where I live. So, you know, to me, it's like, oh, I'm just driving a couple hours and then, you know, I'm just in a different place. You know, it all looks the same. But, yeah, for you guys, it must have been just, like, a totally different environment. Spencer, especially, because he lives in the fucking desert.
Yeah.
Same people. From Star Wars.
Yeah. Scenery-wise, yeah, it was definitely...
The Jawas, you live in one of those big fucking things from Star Wars what do they call it? The big the big things the Jawas ride in.
Sandcrawler?
Yeah, the sand. Yeah, Spencer lives in the sandcrawler.
Yeah,
he lives in the book Dune.
Yeah, I'm in the book Dune.
Arrakis.
Stop it! That's trending right now.
Page 240, you'll find my house.
There it is. Sand Dune 247.
You know what's weird is I've always heard about Southern hospitality. I will say this. My girlfriend and I have never seen so many rude people.
Really?
Like waiters.
Yeah.
We found the waiters to be generally rude, and the people at the restaurant businesses to be rude. We don't know why. I don't know. We might have just gotten a really bad batch. Like when we were at that pancake place.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it's the way that it is out there, but and where I come from, I can't believe I'm old enough and now I'm saying that phrase. Where I come from, but like
back in my day,
if I'm like, can I just get like, can you just replace like this? Because it came with chips and I don't eat chips, but they're like I'm like, hey, can I just replace the chips with like a salad or broccoli or something like whatever is cheap and green? And they're like, it's gonna cost you extra. And I'm like I don't want to make a whole thing out of this. Like,
you know,
But where I come from, that's like that's like a 2-second, like, oh yeah, sure. Like it's like whatever. And there they were like, and they were not happy about it either. Like it was very like staunch. And me and my girlfriend were just like, ooh, like we're not gonna do anything.
I also wonder how much of that has to do with just the climate we're in general. Because I mean, me, you know, I work the food industry. I know like nobody wants to work that stuff right now. You know, like nobody wants to be in that business right now. So I also wonder how much of that is due to that as well.
I think it's primarily that establishment that we were in. That place had a line out the door, and when they were herding people in, like
that's true. They were very busy.
Like you could see even the people who were on like call duty, like being pissy. So I don't think there was a good energy in that place as far as service.
That wasn't the only place though.
What's another one?
See, we went to a chicken place. What is the chicken place called? It's like something goofy.
Shoney's? No.
Oh, Bojangles.
Bojangles.
Oh.
We went to Bojangles. And she liked the food. I thought it was fine. Like it's a good chicken place. That's fine. But I asked for, because I don't eat breakfast, and it was still pretty early. It might have been like 10, 9, something like that in the morning. But the menu said that they could have anything. And I asked for a chicken sandwich. And she goes, I can't believe you're going to make me make that. I'm like,
oh my God.
They don't like you guys.
I said, hey.
Jesus.
I was like, hey, if you want
that was probably I think that was just that restaurant, because if somebody that worked for me said that, I would have been like, you go home. You know?
Yeah.
I think you just had a bad batch. Because, me and Teddy, we went out to breakfast the last day, and that was probably the nicest fucking people, like the nicest service. Like they were super kind, and they were just like there was a guy there that like wasn't even working there. He was just like, they'll take care of you here. Just so you guys know, they make the best. I don't know what he said to make. It was like the best homemade syrup or something. I don't know what it was. But yeah, it was just like, and then the lady came over and said, "How you guys doing, honey?" And then she was like,
yeah,
or stuff like that.
She was like, "Can I get you some more sweet tea, baby?" Then she kept repeating, "Baby." That place was amazing. Yeah. That was like, I'm sorry you didn't get to come with us, Spence. It was literally down the road, but it was like this grandma and grandpa shop or restaurant, and they had like they you didn't even ask. They just kept filling my coffee mug, and on my day where I'm driving all the way back to New York, I was all about it. They kept filling the sweet tea, and it's like, I love this. Like, they're really taking care of us. That was a great spot. When Chantal and I went to Knoxville, we went to a chicken place too, and the lady was very nice. It was a young girl, and I think she like told us about how to cheat the system and get like 2 dips in one. I feel like you're right, like that there should be more of that kind of concern and care for customers. It's honestly not something I see very often in New York. We did go upstate for last weekend to Woodstock, and we got a lot more like welcoming kind of vibes from the places we went into. But I could definitely feel, not in the pancake place, but in the bison burger place, that guy was cool. He was like, "What is your shirt? Is that Metroid?" I remember that. And so like, the guy making a little conversation like that was nice. And also, we had pleasant experiences otherwise. So I'm sorry that you had, back-to-back negative restaurant encounters.
Which, I mean, I had a couple the last day before I left to go home, because me and my sister did a couple things, so then went home. I had a few shitty experiences as well, like back to back to back. But even with that, I do think a lot of it has to do with the climate and just people don't want to work those jobs, and the people that are working there, and I think they know they can get away with that shit because they can't hire people. They can't get workers. So yeah.
It's whatever. I assume, we got unlucky. But I thought it was funny because I had always heard about Southern hospitality, and I know I've experienced it before. I've never been this far east and south, but I've been to like Texas, and I've been to Kentucky, and everyone was
that's where I live.
Yeah, everyone was perfectly kind there, so I had nothing but positive experiences there. So it was just very jarring to be like, jeez, like some of these people are fucking rude.
Yeah, you just get those, dude. There was one time. This is kind of off track, but it kind of rests back in with that like thing about like rude customer service. There was one time that me and my sister wanted to go, and I think she was selling plasma or something. I don't remember. So I took her over to the place a couple towns over, and she was, she did that. She donated stuff, and then I set it out in the car, and I didn't know how long she was going to be, and I set up the car, and I accidentally ran her battery down in her car. My fault. So I went to start the car, and I was like, whoops, the battery's dead. I was like, shit, that's not good. So there was a gas station near the clinic, and we walk over to the gas station, and I go, hey, does anybody have, like, jumper cables or know anybody that could, like, give me a jump? And the guy at the counter goes, no one will help you. It's just, and the clinic's near, it looks like a pretty, like, I don't know, I really don't want to say ghetto, but it looks like a pretty rundown area, and I was just like, this is not good. That guy was like, no one will help you.
No one will help you.
Just like, okay. I just left the gas station like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
So I ended up having to I think I called David, and David drove like 40 minutes to come help me out. But yeah, I was just like, what the heck? Like, the guy, why did you say it that way?
He speaks for everyone.
Where was that? What was that in Kentucky?
Yeah, it was a couple towns over. It was in Lexington. But yeah, it was just like, what? Okay. So, you get some bad apples. I'm sorry you had to experience one too.
But we went to Memphis, and actually, and we had we had the best chicken and waffle, or best chicken in all of Memphis, or something. Like, the name of the establishment was that.
Was it?
Best fried chicken in the world, or something. It's something with that name. I don't know. I don't eat fried chicken regularly. I thought it was good. I guess I'm confused with fried chicken because it's been a long time since I'd had it, and to me, it was regular. It was just chicken with breading on the outside, and as soon as the bread went away, it just tasted like a breast of chicken, which is fine. I eat chicken every day. I'm a chicken monster, but that's why I got it. But I was like, is that it? Like, is that it? Is just the chicken with breading on the outside?
You'll know if you're having the best fried chicken.
Yeah.
That just sounds like that standard supermarket brand, the one that like every establishment
It was
gets.
the number one rated restaurant in Memphis.
Nothing. If you want like real
Polygon
Southern fried chicken, you want like
it was on Google.
Homemade.
Okay. Okay.
I didn't think it was bad. Like, I ate it. It was good. But yeah,
if the primary taste you're getting is like the interior meat, like I feel like you should be getting some of that like savory oil and like spices on the chicken. I've had some good fried chicken.
You want some you want some homemade fried chicken. Like, that's the real shit.
You want to make it yourself.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't make fried chicken. I order out.
Growing up in the South, my mom always made a fucking bomb ass fried chicken, and it was like everywhere. I was like, I never liked other. I mean, like, I'll eat other fried chickens, like from like restaurants and stuff, but like it's always like, yeah, this is all right.
Yeah, it's pretty rare that I'll eat something fried just because of health reasons, but I took a chance on that one. If I'm being honest, I kind of just peeled away the fried parts and just started eating the chicken as is. But it was like an endless supply of hot sauce, so that was cool.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the Nashville hot sauce. There was some like famous Tennessee hot sauces.
There was we were in downtown Memphis, and we walked by Jerry Lawler's bar, which Terry will know who that is. It's a wrestler famous from Memphis. Did a lot of commentating too. Okay. And he has his own bar there, which is awesome.
Jerry. I know Jerry.
From Seinfeld.
the king of Memphis.
Yeah, we all know Seinfeld took place in Memphis.
And Jerry was a wrestler on the show.
What's the deal with these rings?
So speaking of food, since we were talking about food, what was your favorite, I guess, meal during the trip?
Probably the bison burger. I mean, think about how cool that meal was. We were in a theme park. We were at a theme park on top of a mountain that you have to take a lift to get to. I mean, there's a road, but everyone's taking the lift to get there. And we're on the top of that mountain eating bison burgers together and like enjoying the view and just it was phenomenal. That was just a great moment.
As far as the stuff we went out to eat, yeah, probably that. I mean, the fried chicken I had was really good, but like you can't top like a bison burger on top of a mountain after a walk on the skywalk with the Ewoks. You know, that was cool. I did like Spencer's enchiladas; they're pretty damn good.
Oh yeah, Spencer's enchiladas were killer.
I will say, I think Teddy won that battle. He was wise to make his own chicken. I mean, well, he had the organic chicken, but he actually bought it and then made the chicken itself. I don't know what was up with that rotisserie chicken, but it was something else. It was also day 2, so maybe that was contributing to it. But if I were to do that again, I think I would have just done the Teddy route and made the chicken myself. Because, but thank you for saying you liked it.
I'd have given it to you, man. I didn't second guess it. So you're the pro, so you know. But I really liked it. I thought that's something to learn from. I guess I'll have to try making enchiladas myself. Inspired by Spencer, master chef.
I gotta, as rude as the lady was about your side, Spencer, I gotta say, I fucking love those pancakes. That was probably the best. That's probably my favorite thing we had out to eat was because I had those soup potato pancakes. I would eat those every day if I could. Yeah.
Alex, you're the tiebreaker as far as the cooking contest because Spencer and I voted.
Oh, I won. I win.
Yeah, you don't win. You didn't cook
shit.
Because
I got to eat both of the meals.
Who
so
made the more preferable meal? I won't be offended. It's okay.
You know who doesn't win? The pizza we had third night.
Okay. I said let's get that pizza only because I didn't want to go to Domino's because I have Domino's at home. And then we had
God
pizza that was worse than Domino's.
Oh man.
Yeah. It was edible. It was fine.
It's fine.
We should have just got a Domino's, but I was just like, let's just go to the one down here. Like, it could be great. And we took a gamble, and it did not.
It could be great. You had the wrong mindset. It could be as good as Pizza Hut.
It was worse than Pizza Hut.
Yeah, it was not.
That was like, I would have probably, the only thing I probably would have put under that pizza is maybe like Little Caesars. And that's a maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a critic.
Like, Little Caesars on a good day is like okay.
Domino's on a bad day though, you don't want that, especially if you're driving out of your way for that.
Yeah. It was definitely pizza though. It had.
I'll take the hit for that one. I'll take it. Take it on the chin.
You don't have to. We'll all take the hit.
Bad call.
We all
that's
wanted
the
it.
loser. You guys are the winners.
Well, thanks.
It's pretty sad, Spencer. The pizza we had at the fucking Dollywood restaurant was better than that.
Yeah.
It didn't look that special.
The Dollywood thing, they were very trusting because all you had to do there was pay at the front and then just walk up to this guy who was handing out pizzas.
Okay.
He didn't check my receipt. He's like, "What are you waiting for?" I said, "Pepperoni." He said, "Okay, here you go."
I think they were just so short-staffed. I don't think anybody wanted to work because there was multiple shops in the park as well that didn't have anybody working and they were closed.
Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, we all took advantage of that. Dude, I don't know how many. It was so hot, so I don't know how many times because they like give you a small cup and you're not supposed to get refills. But I went up there and got like I don't know how many refills of like Mr. Pibb. Just over and over again.
They weren't gonna. They had nobody. They had 2 people in an entire pizza facility. One person manning the cash register, one person making the pizza, and nobody else.
Yeah, dude,
Is there-
Gatlinburg is out, like they're out of workers. They have tons of work, but no workers. Yeah, fucking. I feel like that's the reason that we couldn't go ziplining. Probably not enough employees.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that sucked. I really did want to do the ziplining.
Yeah. Same.
I really wish I could have gotten more footage at Dollywood, but like, you know,
You're a little
I can't
occupied.
like pull. Like, yeah, I can't like pull out my phone on the fucking Wild Eagle and be like, yeah, because I'm flying through the air at 100-something miles per hour.
Besides which, you might lose everything you've recorded up to that point. So that would put you in a predicament for the montage.
Yeah.
Fantastic shot on the log ride. That was
Oh yeah.
fantastic.
Are you talking
photo.
about the part where he puts it under the thing? And then brings
Yeah,
it back
yeah.
up?
Then he brings it back out. But I mean,
I
you
had
you
to
the
hide
fall.
it.
You got the fall.
Yeah,
man.
I had to hide it because like my sister was like, "There's a lady in that booth," and I was like, "Shit."
My dad and I were
wanted to be
watching,
like,
and we were like, we're just looking at each
"Stop
other.
recording."
When you put the phone down, we're like, this is, like, what are we looking at right now?
I say, well, no, my sister says there's a lady over there. He's like, "Oh, I have to hide a phone."
Yeah. No, I get it.
But yeah, that was fun. We had fun at Dollywood. A lot of Dolly jokes.
What was your favorite episode that we recorded? Aside from this one, this is off limits.
I'm hesitant to say Mario Party right now because I haven't finished it. It's definitely fun for the hour I've watched so far. There's 4 of them, so that's probably my favorite to record because we did that over the course of a couple nights. I don't know, probably Q&A maybe. I don't know. It was a toughie. I'll tell you what, any of them where I was drinking, which was all of them. So.
If I had a drink, I'd drink to that.
I like the Q&A the most. I think if we were going to consistently do a podcast, that's what it would like together. That's what it would look like. And I thought it was really cool to see it in that, like everybody kind of, me doing stats on a computer and you guys doing the other stuff. Like I thought we gelled really well, and that's how I would like to see it would be in an ideal world. That's how our podcast would be, I think.
Mm-hmm. I'm going Game Talk. I don't know. I thought that was a stellar one. I really like the,
I like the setting of that one on the porch.
Yeah, the backdrop, the questions, the Alex's cowboy hat, my sunglasses, Spencer's hair. I know we had to pass the mic and whatever, and obviously you're getting the sounds of the outdoors, but it's kind of nice. It's kind of natural. It's kind of like it blended well with a couple of the games, like a short hike and whatnot. I think it made for interesting, like, when we did the clips for those reviews to go like back and forth with like, I think you did a great job with that, Spencer. You started with us talking and then went into gameplay and then came back out to us talking. It just looks nice.
No, thanks.
So obviously we've said it a few times. We drank quite a bit. What was your favorite thing we had to drink?
Either the root beer or the watermelon whiskey.
Yeah, I'm going watermelon.
One of those.
That's where my allegiance lies.
I'm taking the amaretto.
Oh, the amaretto was super good too.
Have you had?
They were all really.
Have you had actual amaretto?
Yeah.
No, sadly.
Oh, you got it. It's like
Amaretto
cherry
sour?
flavored.
That's
It's-
right.
I don't know if it's sour, but you like amaretto has like that distinct cherry taste. It's really good. My dad gets it sometimes, like back in the day. But
My friend used to get those. He was such a dork, but he would. I don't really speak to him anymore, but he used to go to places, and we were 22 or 23 or whatever. We were young, and he would go and get those at like fancy places to try to have girls be impressed with him. He was a very weird dude, but he would get those and be like, "Amaretto sour, please." It's like, oh my god, I'll just get a
I'll tell you what-
beer.
Yeah, me too. Give
I'll
me
tell
a
you what,
beer.
I was gonna say I did really enjoy the beer that Teddy brought me. I have one left. I still got a drink, but I've been kind of trying to sparse them out because I don't want to like drink them all at once. But I'm a beer drinker, so that was a big moment for me having Teddy share some of his favorite beer.
Did you have
My
preference
girlfriend would just walk by like, oh, go ahead.
between the Golden Drac and the Perrot?
What? Which one do I like most?
Yeah, of those two.
Oh, Parat.
Thought you would.
Yeah, I had that. Yeah, that was my favorite of the two. I still have one of the golden truck left, but the Parat, I already drank my other one. I drank my other one 'cause it's so good.
My girlfriend learned about White Claws.
Hmm.
She became a fan.
Yeah, I've heard of it and now I knew it was like hard seltzer, but like I drink beer mainly, but yeah, no, I bought a thing of White Claws after I got back as well. Mainly I took it. My sister, once I got back, I had a birthday. My sister had a birthday. Well, for my sister's birthday, I bought a thing of white. Well, she also got some rum, but I bought some White Claw, and we went to my parents, and my mom wanted to try it, so I drank like a shit ton of White Claw while I was while I was there. But yeah, I mean that was the first time I ever had White Claw was on the trip, and it was good. Hard seltzer is like it's weird to think about. It's like basically like alcoholic fucking like LaCroix or something. It's like why would I